I didn't think I would be doing another video this year because I decided to take a holiday break. But Santa came a little early and I'm excited to see what's in the box. So, stick around. Hello fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name is Rob, and in this episode we will be taking a look at what's inside the box. Like I said, Santa came a little bit early and I just could not help myself. And I was kind of on a holiday break, so sorry I didn't tell you sooner. But I kind of wanted to enjoy my time at home and yeah, just kind of put the YouTube thing on the back burner a little bit. But couldn't help myself, and we are going to see what's in here. But between you and me, the real gift were gift cards that I was given from some co-workers, and I decided to use those gift cards to get something that I've been wanting for a really long time. So let's go take a look at it. What a beautifully wrapped gift, if I may say so myself. Anyway, I hope the background isn't giving anything away, but let's open this guy up. Oh my god! It's Elkhorn from the Dungeons & Dragons NECA toy line. Wow! This is what I've always wanted. I'm so excited. Thank you, Santa. But just a real quick look at the packaging. Here he is. And I'm going to go ahead and open him up and get all of his accessories and out so you don't have to hear all the crumpling and cracking noises. So be right back. Okay, here is Elkhorn from NECA's Dungeons & Dragons line. And he is one of the original LJN characters, kind of like Warduke that we took a look at a little bit ago. I'll throw a picture up of his original figure from LJN, and you can definitely see the similarities, and you can see how well they modernized him. Now, I'm sorry I just threw all of his stuff here kind of unceremoniously, but it's just way too much stuff to display it all out. It's one of the things I wanted to get this figure for was all of his gear. I mean, I love the character. It's a toy I wish I would have had when I was a kid, but I never got Elkhorn. One day I'll look for him. So I'm happy to get this one in my collection. I think it was a Walmart exclusive. They did an LJN version with the color palette of the original character. But he didn't come with all this stuff, so I went with this one just to get all of his weapons and gear. So, let's take a look at him up close. I mean, what great sculpting. Helmet doesn't come off. Of course, mobility of his head is hampered a lot because of the beard, and he has this ponytail in the back. I mean, this is great molding. It looks like leather. This is kind of supple here. It can move. These are rigid. I wish there was a little bit like of chain like the Warduke figure had. Chainmail looks pretty good. Not too stiff. We'll see how that goes when we start swapping out hands and stuff. Let's see his legs are a bit stiff, but there's really not a lot of mobility there. It makes sense, he's a dwarf. He's not going to be running and jumping anytime soon. So, here is a dagger that goes in his scabbard here. Ooh, that's a little tough getting in there. Oh, there we go. Now, he has this jug of mead. I wish there was something, a hook or something here to hang it on. We'll check out his backpack, see if that does anything. Now, he comes with a alternative head. This one's more of like screaming battle rage. So we will try to check that out if his head cooperates. So let's swap out some hands. We want him to be holding some of this gear as we look at it. So, oh, that wasn't too bad. These are just normal closed fists. And he comes with open hands here to be holding something. It actually comes with two with different. We're going to go with the bigger one. There. See, it's got a bigger opening than, where'd I set it? This one. So I guess they're made for individual weapons. This almost looks like he should be pulling back a bow. Here we have a small hand and a bigger hand. And I'm noticing my flocking is coming off on this grass mat that I made. You know what? We're going to go with, yeah, this finger one, where it looks like he's pulling back a bow. See what that's all about. Let's check his head. See, it's not cooperating very well. Okay, I'm just afraid I'm going to bust a horn or something here. It's got so much. Yeah, we will wait on that. Oh, and he also has waist movement, no ab crunch. So let's give him a shield. So he has a shield. And the original came with a sword. So let's check that out first. Oh, but what I was saying is how stiff their stuff is. Pretty cool. Very cool, actually. Looks like he just beheaded another dwarf. Ah. So, this comes with a scabbard with these two little nubs here that I noticed on the awesome backpack that we didn't get a chance to look at yet. I guess it will go down on his thing here, but ponytail's in the way. Oops. So we'll have to play with that. Sorry for the laundry. But these little nubs go right here. I can dig that. And check this out. Boom. Opens. I don't know what actually can fit in there. Can this heart? No. Maybe if you shove it down in there, but then you won't get it out. But this little flap here goes in there. Locks it tight. So let's try this. Turn his head a little bit maybe. Had to be fancy, couldn't just put a post and a peg. Or a post in a hole, post in a peg, same thing. Wow. Oh my god. I hope that was supposed to happen. Looks like it just clips back in there. Thank goodness. Is that the trick? Let's try it. But it seems awfully... This is awfully stiff and this is awfully flimsy. Okay, I'm not liking how this is playing out. So once we get his backpack on him, it will stay. Now let's see if we can put it back on. Sorry if you didn't see any of that. Are you kidding me? Won't go back on. Okay. I got to put a little shot of glue back in there. Ain't that some crap? It's like you have to take his head off. Oh, Jesus. Top, yeah, no duh. And now it's going to keep falling off. Gee whiz. Yeah, I'll have to glue that back in. And I just broke that. Jesus Christ. So let's put his angry face on because that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm glad I just re-upped my glue supply. Don't tell me that could have popped off the whole time on the other one.
2 hours later.
I know, people boil these figures and everything else to get them to cooperate. Will his old head go back on? It'll be one crappy review if it has to be headless the rest of the time. As crappy as it is with him falling apart. But not the right things fall apart. So anyway, we will fix that, fix the backpack, but let's look at his other weapons before I lose my ever-loving mind. You can see it pulling away. Oh, NECA. NECA high, NECA honey ho. Okay. So now he has a little hatchet. That's pretty cool. Wish he had just one more belt loop or something to stick that in. Same with that. That would be one of my things I would fix. A little nub on there to keep his mead with him. This thing keeps falling off. We're just going to set it there. Comes with a torch. Pretty cool. That could be used for a lot of other figures. Now he has this huge maw. That's for taking down giants. That looks pretty awesome. That would be a good display. And he has this huge battle axe. Head popped off again, son of a biscuit. Oh, you don't know how bad I want to curse right now. Also looks nice with him. Ah. And then he has this war hammer. Very nice. Punch through some armor. Psh, psh, psh. But he also comes with these jewels. Again, grass getting everywhere. But we took a look at everything. Saw some shortcomings along the way. So we will go back to me. And in the meantime, I'm going to glue his thing back on. Try to fix his backpack. And I'll give a final estimate. Is that the right word? No, a final judgment. That sounds better. In a few moments. So, see you there.
Later.
Okay. Before we get back to my final thoughts, I just wanted to show you that the flocking is still sticking. That I was able to get the backpack on. I had to glue the little slot. Glued his little belt back on there. Even got the angry face going on. And this is how I will display him. Looks pretty rad. So I'm, happy with the final result, but yeah, a lot of fighting where I feel like there didn't need to be any. But I think that's just NECA's way, man. I love their figures. I hate the price. And I hate the heartache you go through after paying that price. But anyway, now back to me. Okay, back to me. Okay, when you were paying upwards to $40, $50 for an action figure, yes, you are expected to have great molding, great accessories, great sculpting, just a great figure. What you shouldn't be expecting is to pull out your crazy glue and fix normal issues. I mean, that was how they designed his backpack, and the integrity of the strap wasn't there, and the slotted backpack, they didn't give you any room, so I ended up breaking that tab. I ended up gluing it at an angle so it could slide in there a lot easier, and it was a lot easier. So, okay, all that aside, I am happy with the figure, but like I said, that heartache that comes along with a lot of NECA figures just shouldn't be there for what you're paying for it. But I'm happy to have him on my shelf. It was a Christmas gift from my coworkers after using the gift cards that they gave me, and I've wanted him for a long time. Now, if I knew I was going through all this, would I have just gotten the LJN version and skipped all the extra accessories? Maybe, but it ended up being the same price for that one as this one, and he comes with a ton of junk that I can use with other figures. So, at the end of the day, I think I made the right call. The trials and tribulations that came along with it, I could do without, but it ended on a good note. So anyway, I hope you found this video on a good note. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video. So, if you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everyone. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this, or any of the videos that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you'll be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad, and stay dorky.